With the critical acclaim that blankbanshee gained in the vaporwave community, the future seemed promising for what would come next. Thankfully, it took a little over a year until the beast known simply as One would take the stage. It was considered a major step forward in what vaportrap was capable of, using what made the first album so great and taking it to new heights and perspectives. I like to think of it as the Terminator 2 of albums. But what messages and themes did the album express this time around that make it such a smash hit? Let's see for ourselves. The history about this album is bare bones at best. Production of the album started in late 2012, shortly after the release of 𝙑𝙬𝙤. In early 2013, blankbanshee would perform a beta version of the song Echo Zones in a live performance in Seattle. After publicly announcing the album via social media in September of that year, a music video for the opening track was released. More on that later. The entire album would be released to the masses on October 20th, 2013 to seemingly critical acclaim once again. And as with the other albums in the original trilogy, it too would see physical releases until finally being pressed to vinyl in 2018. The vinyl in of itself is honestly really striking. It stays to the tried and true form of the last album, this time with monochromatic gradients and keeping the fixated text. This cover is my personal favorite, with these rainbow cubes in the shape of a Penrose triangle. The vinyl is a no-games, to-the-point steel gray color. I like how all the chromatic hues are focused on the blankbanshee fascia, and how the track list for whichever side encircles the label itself, which is something I didn't mention in my previous review about 𝙑𝙬𝙤. Onto the music, which to put it briefly is more of the same, but at the same time it's different. Compared to 𝙑𝙬𝙤, this album's tracks use a more earthy urban sound. This is usually heard in the percussion with instruments like steel drums that are seamlessly blended with the 808 kit we're so fond of in vaportrap. The song that comes to mind when explaining this is METAMATERIAL. Take a listen to see if you can hear it for yourself. Here's another example. Beyond this observation is business as usual. Its themes, however, assert a juxtaposition of modern technology, desolation, consumerist detachment, and alienation. Which is definitely something to think about, because the themes actually work in conjunction with the sample selection. Now we're going to switch gears to the supplemental edition that was released with this album, that being the Paradise disc, a small collection of animations done by blankbanshee himself as an audio-visual experience for some select songs. Although the animation is, well, incoherent at times, it definitely radiates the vibe of early 90s polygonal graphic capabilities with some Easter eggs and exclusive audio thrown in for good measure. I look back at these videos and always find something new with them. Like for example, the ending of 𝙑𝙞𝙯 Login plays a slowed down version of Hazy Maze Cave from Super Mario 64. blankbanshee 1 is absolutely a favorite of mine in my collection. If asked which one I like better, it's hard to say, but I tend to lean towards 1. I feel that it's a very approachable album that nails the sound that vaportrap is associated with. Pair that with some trippy music videos and you're in for a wild ride. All you need to do is log on. While you're searching for this album, I'll be checking out that free trial of Virtual Exodus. I hear the reviews are overwhelmingly positive. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out the last video in case you missed it. Vaportrap not your style? Why not check out the Sailor Wave 2 review? Links will also be in the description.